everybody, it's your boy HP Maharaj, and we back at it again. Welcome to the show. Jai Ho to everybody, and I hope all of you are having a great November 2nd, Thursday, 2017. Today I actually went to work. We had I had to do a bunch of stuff. Not too hard. Today I was just scoping a bunch of things. But what was interesting is after work, I went to get something that was worth. It's something that doesn't seem like it's worth a lot in physicality, but it's worth a lot when you've gone through the entire process. And what was this? It's something you get out of college after you finished college. You guessed it. It is my diploma, my graduating degree. I can actually show you what's inside if I can get it out of this envelope. Yeah, I can get it out, no problem. So this is what it looks like. Congratulations, you've won. You haven't won anything. You've paid. I've paid almost $40,000 for this piece of paper here. And it's as good as me throwing it out this windows. No, I'm just kidding. Very bad idea. But nonetheless, this is a $40,000 piece of paper here, signed by the University of California, Irvine. Not gonna flash it anymore because people will be like, "Hey, look, I got a degree. I just photoshopped my name into it." No. Anyways, so picked up that $40,000 piece of paper. I don't know how much it's worth now. I mean, I already got a job, and that job didn't really seem to care about my degree. Degrees don't. And I asked my coworker today. I actually interviewed somebody, so I'll talk about that experience as well. For the company I work for, I was actually interviewing someone we were considering bringing on. But what's important is, before I get into that, I asked one of my coworkers, what he thought about recruiting and what he thought about, having a degree. And we have some applicants who have PhDs from UCI, and we have people who have master's degrees in computer science that are applying to the job. But I asked my coworker, "Hey, what do you think about all these degrees, like having a master's?" Because I'm a person who has just a bachelor's degree, and I barely just got it. And I'm interviewing people who have masters and PhDs, who have been senior software engineers for years. So I'm getting, I asked my coworker, what do you think about degrees and stuff? And he's like, you have it, great. It's just something you have. It shows something that you've done. But if you don't have it, likewise, it's, it doesn't matter. He wasn't he's just like, I'm just concerned about whether or not you can do the job, right? So the stuff that you need to do, can you do it? Are you capable of doing it? And that's literally all that matters. So that was not an eye-opening experience, because I knew this was coming. But it was something to just be like, hey, you know what? It's reality. That's the real world. They don't care if you got a degree from Berkeley or this or that. You have the experience, and if you do, great. Can you do the work? Do you have, do you have evidence of that experience? Because that's also important. You got to show us your projects and stuff, and your code and your design work, and we got to understand if that's working properly or not. So that's important when you consider this stuff, is that can the candidate do the work? And that's a major disconnect between what school teaches you, and they're like, hey, learn all the theory, yeah, boom, 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 this is programming, and then when you get to the real world, it's like, oh, that didn't matter so much as, oh, can you do the work? Can you build a web application? Can you do website designing? Because that's essentially what the software development environment is today, right? That's essentially what it is at its core. So that was a great experience. Great, I guess, not even a wake-up call, just a good refresher on memory to do that. Actually, my degree sort of dropped on the floor. Yeah, anytime, actually, the goddess of, I'll go into a little spiritualism here, the goddess of knowledge and education is Saraswati. So anytime, like you just saw me, I dropped my degree, you sort of pay obeisances. For all you people that understand it's something to be proud about, and continue doing that. And for you guys who don't know, we actually pay a lot of respect, and there's a cop right there. Oh God. Oh, good thing he didn't catch me. But anything you've earned this, and you have to respect it and honor it, and therefore we hold it as like a deity itself. In the Hindu tradition, Sanatana Dharma, that's actually what the religion we follow here is really called, not Hinduism. Nonetheless, I'm going to go back to that story of, we actually interviewed somebody today. And I've slowly figured out that I'm actually pretty good at interviewing, just because I've been to so many interviews, and like I've put myself through the process as well. So I know exactly what to ask. But not just that, now like I've always had this like little business sense inside of me, right? Like I'm computer science, I know all this technical stuff, but I also have this like business sense, like great communication skills, great interaction skills, great analytic skills, great personality, understanding people skills, right? Like that's a huge thing, and that's how like I'm really good at interviewing people. So today's example, actually, the interviewer that came today was actually kind of uncomfortable. They didn't feel like they were nervous, and they were like, the communication was lacking. So, I'm the person who tries to help them, take some deep breaths, like ask them the right questions so they can start the conversation. And today, like the person that we interviewed, they were getting, up to speed on communicating well, because before he was saying like one sentence and then taking a deep breath. Like he was getting very nervous. Like you could tell that the candidate was very nervous. Nonetheless, we did that, and then we interviewed him. He got a little comfortable. He was showing us his projects, and I was asking him some technical questions. I was asking him, personality-wise. I asked him what his goal was for the next 6 months to 2 years, because that's an important question to ask. I asked him, just the regular interview stuff. And then obviously you dive into some technical stuff based on their experience. So I did that myself. But hey man, like it's always a good experience to interview people for me. And I slowly realized like I want to be interviewing people. I want to be recruiting people. I want to, make sure that I'm playing a very vital role in whatever company I'm at. And not just that, obviously in the future I want to start my own company. So hopefully all this experience will come into play, and I'm sure it will, in terms of getting me on the right track to understand people. Because understanding people is a game in itself. Managing people is another game in itself. So there's so many factors that go around this. But anyways, I'm home right now. I'm going to go make burritos, and they're going to be amazing. $40,000 degree is with me. I bought a case that was $20 bucks, $25 bucks, just to put my degree in there so it could stay safe, I guess. But good stuff. I also bought a UCI lanyard, which I can show you guys tomorrow. If you guys really want to see it, put it in the comments, and then I'll know. But other than that, the hustle continues. Tomorrow's another day, Friday, which is always a good day, because you get the weekend coming. You get to rest and relax, and then good stuff. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys gained something from my day, whatever that may be. But thank you so much for tuning in. HP Maharaja signing out. Peace and love, everybody. Jai Ho. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.